where it's a nice day. It's very foggy, but it looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Welcome to Monday, the 7th of July. I have no idea where time has gone. I had a check-in yesterday and Alice asked me how my week went, and I was like, it's gone. I don't know where it went. I don't know what I did. It just felt like time is just completely distorted right now. Like I'm writing the dates in for mid-July. I'm like, I don't even know what I've done in the last couple of days. So, although I did have a good weekend at my mama's, but yeah, there we go. Time is just weird. Good morning, Louise. You are my check marker as to if this is working or not. So guess what? It's working. Good morning, Karen. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Hey, Heather. So nice to see you. So Karen, you commented on my name change. What did you reckon? I was sitting there last night. Hello, Deb. How are you? I was sitting there last night and the moon was at 21 degrees of Scorpio, and I just had this flash of inspiration to change my name on the thing. It's no longer Lifetime to Level Up. Actually, it came because I went to renew my business cards, and so I was playing around with my business cards, and I'm like, there's too many. I've got too many names. So now everything is just Bridget's.astrology. That's it. Changed it over. So that was a bit fun. All right, let's have a look. Now the moon has just moved into Sagittarius at 8:06 a.m. and we did have, so the moon has already passed its opposition to Uranus. All right, later at 1:30 the moon opposes Venus. Remember, those two are still hanging out together. They had their conjunction on Friday evening. And now, of course, the big one that I've missed, Venus is in Gemini. All right, so that was Saturday. And then today, the even bigger one, today, Uranus moves into Gemini at 5:46 p.m. All right, so this is huge for us. This is the last outer planet to change signs. Now, in November, it will retrograde back into Taurus for a little bit. But that's just like any other retrograde. We do not fear them unless you are selling houses or cars, and then we stay away. Um, but what was I going to say? Oh, that's right. Retrogrades. Uranus moving back into Taurus later in the year and then staying in Gemini in April of next year is just if we do start to, okay, so we've got mind shifts. We've got, new forms of communication. We've got new ways of thinking and doing things, really. I mean, I bought a new car. I think that warrants Uranus in Gemini. I bought a new car or a different mode of transport. So when we're looking at Uranus in Gemini, we're looking at how we think of the cosmos as well. So we might have some new, maybe you're going to be doing some new forms of study. Maybe I was listening to someone that was saying something about maybe you will pick up study that you have previously started years ago. Maybe was that the square 84 42 21 years ago. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't write notes on what I was listening to, but there was something about picking up old forms of study. So, um, so Uranus takes 84 years to transit like a full cycle. And so it's approximately 7 years for each sign. So it was 2018 when Uranus moved into Taurus, and we still had food security, people were able to live comfortably in houses. Now we have a housing crisis, food shortages, the cost of living has gone up considerably. And yes, that is Uranus going through Taurus and making those things unstable. But it also shook the tree so that the rotten fruit also falls off. So it gives society something to be able to work upon. Well, anyway, that's what just came out of my brain just then. Good morning, Sean. How are you? All right, so we're also looking at things like connection to our higher self because Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. All right, so of course Uranus is in Mercury's sign. So I wonder if we're going to get, Karen, would we get different flavors of Mercury in Gemini every time Mercury changes sign? That feels like so very erratic, which is Uranus. But every time Mercury's flavor changes because it's ruled by Gemini, does that sound right? I only just woke up. I'm a little still a bit blah. All right, so we've got, like I said, connection to higher self, our impulse control, the desire for freedom. All right, don't tell me what to think. I think in the words I wrote, we all have our own beliefs, and sometimes those around us don't share them. And that's totally fine. You do you, boo, but don't rain on my parade. So, we're entering a time where everybody has got a different thought process. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. So we do need to learn to respect other people's positions because I think Uranus, he is the sky god. He is the overarching, I am the ruler type of vibe here. So we've got to be careful that we do embrace uniqueness. All right. So there is also the sudden, unexpected. Now, Gemini is media, travel, tech, AI, UFOs, disclosure. All right. So watch for disclosure. We have been getting tastes of this and the whole UFO thing for such a long time. And it really is just those little teasers where, most of us know that there are other beings out there. We cannot be the only things that are alive and conscious and breathing. So I think Uranus in Gemini might also open that perspective. And if it is the government's giving little tidbits so disclosure is not so shocking and unexpected, potentially. Different themes, Mercury retrograde depending on silent. Yeah, I was just wondering about because Uranus is in Mercury's sign and it's so erratic. I wonder if that flavor will permeate for the 7 years. I don't know. That's a lot for my brain right now. Anyway, you get what I mean. There's going to be massive shifts and changes. All right, so back to the moon, which is now in Sagittarius. So we have a trine to the Saturn Neptune at 12 o'clock. All right. So, we have these things and we have these higher ideals that we all want to move towards and work towards. And the trine to Saturn Neptune is helpful to us today because we can be disciplined and work towards our goals, especially if they are goals that we believe in. All right. So that's around 12 o'clock. 1:30 p.m. we have the moon opposition Venus. All right, so I mean we started the day with the moon opposition Uranus, and then there's the whole Uranus changing. So you could potentially expect some delays, or not delays, some unexpected things popping up. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Louise. Um, and then at 2 p.m. All right, so between 12 and 2, we've got the trine to Saturn, the opposition to Venus, and then a sextile to Pluto. So remember, with anything with Pluto and those harmonious places, if we are working towards something and we see some little bit of irritation because we are feeling, or we want to love something, or Venus, how we give and receive love, so there might be some sort of little that makes us realize something, that sextile to Pluto. Always continue to dig for the truth when we're feeling things. All right, so if you have got that unconscious, subconscious, intuitive, your body's telling you something vibe, just sit with it and just, again, with the uniqueness that we all need to sort of embrace. What am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? Why does it feel uncomfortable? Like, question everything. So, because at 7 p.m. Venus is trine Pluto. All right, so she's digging into things right now. And Venus is now in Gemini, so she has her megaphone. She is willing to talk about all of these things. She's just in a place where she's mercurial. She's a little bit flitty, a little bit social, a little bit ADHD. Good luck keeping Venus's focus, because you're going to be having to do that. Hey, back over here, back over here. All right, so Venus trine Pluto in Aquarius, that air sign. So both of them are in an air placement. All right, so we really do need to be innovating, thinking outside the box once that Uranus moves into Gemini. All right. So lots and lots of stuff today. I am going to just do one more Scorpio card because I did miss out over the weekend. So yes. So I haven't seen you guys for ages. Oh my God, I didn't see you Friday either, did I? So I got my new car. Her name is Luna. She's amazing. I'm so happy with her. All right, so a Scorpio card. Tell us which card is going to summarize this beautifully. Right, so I do have a special class today at 9:30 for my group to replace Friday. Oh my God, I love this one. I don't think I've ever got it before. Look, wild. Yeah, baby. That is so Venus trine Pluto. There we go. I can absolutely honor the Scorpio cards with Venus trine Pluto. So that is card number 15. I don't know where my glasses are, so I'm just going to have to wing it. No, all right. There is a wild, untamed spirit inside you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gift of energy, power, passion, and creativity that it offers. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, and untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, and over-serious and scared. You stop taking chances and live in the mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can hurt yourself. Give into that wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. So set it free. And I absolutely love that one for today with Venus in Gemini, the Pluto connections, that even all the things. All right. So remember, perspective is a superpower. And if people don't agree with you, that's okay. We really do need to embrace the uniqueness of the thought process and of consciousness. I think in the next 7 years, how we view consciousness is going to change somewhat. I mean, look at the last 7 years. We didn't, I don't think we saw what Uranus through Taurus, its pure potential was. I mean, it's been a valuable lesson, but, so Uranus in Gemini with Venus in Gemini, trine Pluto. And I don't know if any of you saw that little clip I posted yesterday of I was rebranding with Scope or something like that. Oh my God, that chick was hilarious. And it's just, I sort of went a little bit feral on the weekend, I think, with that Scorpio moon. So that's me, guys. Remember, 6:45 this evening when Uranus goes into Gemini. Just pay attention to what's going on in the moment. I mean, look, it's never an instant bang shift, but it's a shift, and we're all in it. Oh, good. I'm so glad that I was able to confirm something for you. Yes, she was hilarious, wasn't she? I'm just loving it. Yeah, beautiful cards. All right. Yes, she had a name when I looked at her and went, lunar. And so I went and saw Karen at Metaphysical Launceston, and she gave me some moonstone also for the dash. So she's very lunarish. So yes, all right, my beautiful, beautiful friends. If you are in my group, I will see you at 9:30. If not, I will see you tomorrow morning, where we have some clarity. Actually, we have some clarity, because the first line is, and just like that, it all makes sense. So I hope you are moving towards these amazing shifts, and mwah, see you later.